Good morning, everyone. It's early. It's like 6:41. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Deborah's Quiet Corner. I couldn't sleep, so I'm up. I'm gonna make my coffee. I have a cup full of nut coffee here. Look at this big can. I drink coffee like every day. I've been doing it for a long time. Listen to my voice. It sounds like a frog. I'm so congested with the allergies. It rained all day yesterday. And it's raining today, so it's going to mess with my allergies. So I'm up. I'm going to make some coffee. I have my little Cuisinart coffee maker here. I just got a little small one. I don't need a big one because I only drink it once a day. I have it in the morning, and then I don't have coffee. Like if Wawa has a free coffee giveaway or something, I might go in and get a free cup, and that'd be like 2 cups in a day. But I know some people like they can sit around all day long and just drink coffee. I'm not that kind of coffee drinker. I have it in the morning. Then after I have the coffee, I'm going to do my workout, 2 mile ride walk, and then I don't know if you can see the bike is sitting over there, right there. I'm going to get on that for about. I've been doing like 15 miles on there. I've just been staying on there longer because I'm not thinking like I want to hurry up and get off, so I just stay on there, ride. Yeah, my sister's birthday is coming up next week. My birthday's coming up next week. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go a lot of places. Let me grab some water and put in the coffee maker so I can start the coffee while we talk, okay? Yeah, so her birthday is next week. Her birthday is, let me look at the calendar real quick. Her birthday is on Tuesday the 8th, and mine is on Wednesday the 9th. So I'm going to spend the night with her today. I'm going to go over early. We're going to watch some Christmas movies. She always likes to cook something, so maybe she'll cook a little something light because, I put this in there. Our water's not so good, so I usually put the Deer Park into the coffee maker. I know if it's boiling, it's going to like boil out all of the impurities, but I've been using this for so long, so this works for me. So I'm going to start the coffee while we talk. Yeah, so, I was just a little restless. I was going, my mind was racing. And you know how that is. When your mind starts racing, you might as well get up and start moving on with your day. There's no reason just to lay there and think about a whole lot of stuff that you really can't change. So I figure I'll make my coffee and then I'll put my exercise stuff on and then I'll do my 2 mile walk, and then after that I'll get on the bike and then kind of like paddle around a little bit. I don't really have a lot to do. I kind of keep everything kind of up. I have a time when I clean the bathroom. I have a time when I vacuum the floors. I have a time when I like do my kitchen floor. And I usually clean up behind myself, so it's not like stuff gets really cluttered. I don't have like any small children here or anything or any pets, so I don't have like a lot of cleaning to do. But dusting, you know how the dust gets on everything, so I do have to take care of that. This is my little coffee mug, and then it has a little lid to it. And then I put a straw in it because they said if you use a straw when you drink coffee every day, it keeps the the brownish stuff from the coffee from like staining your teeth, because like stuff like that can stain your teeth. Coffees and teas can stain your teeth really bad. So I went and got these straws to go with this, and then when I drink my coffee, I have a little hole at the top. I just put the straw through the little hole. I have the ones that's bent and twisted, and then I have the long ones. I usually give my husband these, and I use the ones with the little twist on it. So yeah, so I said, well, let me hop on here because I'm going to my sister's today, and I know I ain't going to probably be back on here today. She's not going to, I can ask her, but when I go to her place, I doubt if she'll want to get on camera. We might, you never know. People might say, yeah, you never know. So the coffee's perking. Let me go get my Bible. We'll just read a scripture while I'm waiting for the coffee. Hold on a minute. And you know, we need God's strength in the difficult times. We really lean on Him more in difficult times than we do when we feel like we're pretty much running stuff ourselves. We're making our own decisions. Nothing pretty much is going too bad at that time. So let me see if this light will make it better or worse. Ugh, too much light. So we depend on Him a lot when we're in a crisis or our backs up against the wall. Let me get my creamer coffee milk out, because I put milk and creamer in my coffee. So yeah, I have this here. I don't really like Coffee Mate because it's got a whole lot of fake stuff in it. I usually get the Bliss. I have brought a Bliss from BJ's, and for whatever reason, it was curdling on top of the coffee, so that's an indication that it might have went bad. Then I put my 2% in there because I like as much of this in there, not as much as the coffee, but I like a nice amount. So I take those two, and I take a cup like this, and then I pour this in first. You have to shake it because you know all this stuff settles to the bottom, so you shake it first. Pour a little bit of that in there, about that much. And then I can add more if I need it, if it's not like the way I want it after I start sipping it. And then the rest of this is milk to the line. But then I take this cup and I fill it the rest of the way with the milk. See how it's going way up. Then I put it in the microwave for about 45 minutes because I want the coffee to be hot consistency when I drink it. So I'm going to stick this in here. Yeah, put that on 45 and start that. Okay, so I got that on. Yeah, so it's been a lot going on. I lost my mother in April. That was so difficult. And my husband, of course, we know he's sick. He's been sick since 2018. He took sickness and strokes. And, you know, it's really amazing, like, how much difference has occurred since 2018 to where we are now with his health. It's just, I've been back and forth in the hospital, I can say at least this year alone, I have been in a hospital at least 15 times with different things that's come up with him. The microwave speaking, and the coffee pot's perking, so I know you can hear all it, and the heat's on in the back. But it's all good. That's what you're supposed to do. Your home should look like you live in it. You shouldn't be so particular over your stuff that it don't look like you live in your home. And you got a problem. People want everything just so neat. You know, if they're clean, if they're in the kitchen, they don't want a piece of crumb nowhere. You know, if they're in the front room where they got the grandkids over, the grandkids can't play because you're just so particular about your stuff. Come on, y'all. That's just stuff. I ain't never been like that. I'm not going to let them come in here and tear my stuff up, but in the same token, they can come in and they can enjoy my home because they're children and they're going to do certain things and they're going to mess with stuff and they're going to get into different things, but I'm not that type of person. Your home should feel like you live in it. And if you're so particular about your stuff, well, your home don't even feel like you live in it, then you need to go back and revise that. But we're going to go back to us feeling like how we feel God's strength at different times. I know, like, we get a little more relaxed with our prayer life, and pour this in here now. I got a little thing in there to rinse it. We get a little more complacent in our prayer life and our time with God when things is going pretty good. And then when we have a problem or something, we want to kind of like draw closer to God. He understands our nature. He understands we're human and that we're going to do those type of things. But we're supposed to stay close to Him in the good times and the bad times, so when something hits, you're not just like trying to get back to that place, you know what I'm saying? that comfort place with the Lord where you say, Lord, I've been praying about this, and it ain't going quite the way I want to, but I've been seeking you about it, so I'm going to feel good about it, because I know that I'm not just coming to you now that the crisis is hit. I've been coming to you with this situation before the crisis hit, and then it's kind of a little easier to handle the crisis if we stay connected to God, if we read the scripture. I'm not saying you got to be this over powerfully spiritual guru, but your relationship. I'm not talking about religion. Your relationship. And I believe Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. And I know there's other religions out there that say he's the Messiah and he's a prophet, and they don't believe that he's the only begotten Son of the Father. Okay, I'm not here to convince you of that. What I'm telling you is that's what I believe. I believe Jesus Christ went on that cross. I'm sure we all saw the movie Passion. That was a while ago, where they showed the crucifixion of Jesus and what he actually went through to redeem us back through the blood. The only way we could be redeemed back was through the shedding of blood. They used to use animals, goats and heifers and doves, and God was accepting those kind of sacrifices at some time in the Old Testament. But then in the New Testament, Jesus Christ came and he did away with all of those animal sacrifices, because he was the ultimate sacrifice by shedding his life's blood. And there's so much power in the bloodline. It connects our families. We got to have blood in our bodies to live. So Jesus was willing to give that lifeline up for the sins of the whole world. And some of us say, I'm a pretty good person. I treat people nice. I don't really do too many bad sins. I'm not a real sinner. Well, you have to ask yourself some questions. Have you ever told a lie? So what does that make you? A liar. Have you ever stolen anything from somebody? Have you taken an ink pen from the job? Have you taken the little packets off the table after you had your amount in the restaurant and put them in your pocketbook and just dump the whole thing in there and say, oh, they don't need this. They got more stuff than I do. Then that calls you that you're a thief. Have you ever covered it? Which is called covetousness. Have you ever desired something that someone else has so bad that you're willing to do anything to try to be compatible or comparable with that person? That's called the spirit of covetousness. So even though in our own self-righteous minds, we all think we're not that bad. We all feel like we're pretty good, but we have to see ourselves the way the Lord sees us, and that's what's important. So I'm just going to read a little bit of this from, I like the Psalms. I have audio Bible on my phone for my car. I have, here it is, liquid silk, liquid gold. Now that's a big cup of coffee, so you see why I only have the one a day. And I'm hyper kinda, so I really don't need that, but I've been drinking it for a while, so you be wanting what you want. And I like tea too. I drink tea. I like chocolate. So let me see, that needs a little more milk, so I let that out. I don't like it real sweet, so I'm gonna see if it needs just a little more creamer, because I like my coffee really light. Let me take a sip, excuse me. That's perfect. I don't need anything else in there. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. We all feel like we write in our own little righteous minds, but God sees us a different way, and it's not a bad way. I'm over here putting stuff back in the fridge, but you can hear me. He doesn't want to see us in a bad way. He sees us the way that he sees us, and we see us the way we see ourselves. And until we can line up with what he says, what are we really doing? Nothing. We're not going to get it all right. We're not going to get it all. We're not going to get all our ducks lined up in the same order all the time. But we have to be so careful when we're having a nice season and everything's going pretty good. And we're not really worrying about too much because everything looks like it's pretty good. Because then we start depending on ourselves. And the Lord don't want us to do that. He don't want us to depend on ourselves. We are to depend on him for our daily needs, our daily necessities, our health, the health of our family, our wealth, He wants to be a part of all of that. We want to pick and choose where we want him to be a part, and then where we don't want him to be a part, we leave him out. So I'm going to just read a life point. This is connected to Psalms 84. It says, when our strength is in God, the difficult places in life can be turned into blessings. The valleys of weeping can be turned into singing. Psalms 84, 5 and 6. Mark those scriptures down. Psalms 84, 5 and 6. Whenever you face a tough situation or a place of sadness and despair, draw your strength from God. That's where your strength comes from. As you do, you will find yourself going from strength to strength and increasing in victorious power, as Psalms 84 and 7 promises us. So you can read the whole chapter of the Psalms 84, and we can go to Psalms 84, 5 and 6. Whenever you are facing a tough situation or a place of sadness and despair, draw your strength from God. We want to draw our strength from cigarettes. We want to draw our strength from a drink. We want to draw our strength from whatever it is that kinds of numbs can come and numb the sadness that we go through. That's what we want to use instead of going on the strength of God. God is a very present help in the time of trouble. I've been through so many things in my life, and I'm still here, and I'm probably going to go through some more things, but I also realize where my strength comes from. The Bible teaches us that God is our home, is in our homes. He's in our homes, whether we know it or not. We view our homes as places of rest and comfort, shelter from all the other parts of life. Psalms 84 and 10 reminds us that dwelling in the presence of God is where the greatest blessing is to be found. Spend time every day with God through prayer, worship, and time in His Word. And you will find that there is no place you would rather be than in His presence. When you are with Him, you will feel as though you are at home. So the safest place is in the presence of God, and we don't want to wait till crisis hit to recognize Him or call upon Him or be in such of a devastating place, and then we call, oh God, please help me. Even the atheists say, oh, I don't believe in no God. What y'all talking about? But you let something really bad or tragic hit, they call on the Lord and they ask God to come in and help them as well. So I'm not going to be on here much longer. I'm enjoying my coffee. I'm going to sip this a little bit while I get changed into my workout stuff. I got to get me some water, and then I'm going to do my 2-mile walk, and then I'm going to jump on my bike. I'm going to take I take a B12 in the morning. Take this in the morning, a B12. It's kind of like just to help to give me that energy while I'm drinking the coffee too. So, you know, drinking the coffee, then you're taking the B12. This goes under your tongue. It's a B12. Nature's boundary makes it, and you just put it under the tongue, and it dissolves. It's 5,000 mcgs. 5,000 mcgs, and you just stick that under your tongue, and you'd be surprised if you like real sluggish and tired all the time, and you can't get your energy level up. Instead of like, you know, drinking those bold drinks and all of this stuff that they put in the, you know, like Wawas and stuff, where you can go get these instant drinks, and it just they come in little bottles, and you can untwist them and drink them. Put a B12 under your tongue. Start taking it every day, and I guarantee you're going to see more energy levels, and you're going to feel more better about things. All right, everybody, it was nice coming in. I couldn't sleep. I said, let me get up, make my coffee, have a little chat in Debra's quiet corner. It is quiet. It is a quiet corner. No music, no nothing. And I hope something I said could help you. I hope something I said can inspire your heart and help you to look to the Lord when you need that comfort that man can't give you. God is a very present help in the time of need. Peace out. God bless. Love you guys. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Stop on by. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.